It's 7 o'clock on a Tuesday evening, and you're standing in your kitchen, staring at the rings on your fitness tracker. You've had a long day. Your brain feels like a browser with 40 tabs open. Your body feels heavy, like you're walking through water. You look down at your wrist and see the number, 4,000 steps, and you feel that familiar, sharp pinch of quiet guilt. You think about the 6,000 steps you didn't take, the workout you skipped, and the person you're supposed to be. You tell yourself you'll start for real tomorrow. You'll hit the 10,000. You'll be healthy. But tomorrow comes. The world feels just as heavy, and the cycle repeats. Now listen, if this is you, I want you to pause for a second, because in a minute, I'm going to give you a 60-second move that makes your body feel lighter without turning your evening into another discipline test. We've been sold this idea that health is a mountain we have to climb every single day. If we aren't gasping for air or hitting an arbitrary number on a screen, it doesn't count. So, most of us live in this constant, low-level disappointment with ourselves, like we're failing a test we never even signed up for. And then we blame character. We blame discipline. We blame laziness. We think we just need more willpower, more coffee, or a better app. But the truth is much kinder than that. You aren't lazy. You're actually protecting yourself. Your brain is a highly efficient machine designed for one thing: survival. And when you're already mentally exhausted from work, decisions, and digital noise, your brain sees a 10,000-step goal as a threat to your remaining energy. That's not a personality flaw. That's a biological safety mechanism. Your nervous system is choosing rest over a standard it can't currently afford. So no, health isn't a high-stakes performance. It's a series of quiet defaults. And here's the shift that changes everything. Health isn't a destination you reach. It's the friction you remove. Stop. Right there. Because most people miss this part. It's not about pushing harder. It's about making movement feel safe again. Also, quick permission slip. 10,000 steps is a popular guideline people like, not a requirement your body demands. Your body doesn't understand the difference between a workout and the simple act of moving through your day. To your cells, a step is a step. The real problem is the pressure we attach to it. We turned a basic human function into a chore. So instead of trying to be fit, start trying to be fluid. Movement that fits your life, not movement that punishes you. Here's the framework. I call it the 1% rule. Not do more, not try harder. Just lower the floor until it's impossible to fail. Because your brain doesn't reward intensity the way you think it does. Your brain rewards consistency. When you do something small, your brain registers a win without the cost of exhaustion. And that changes the feedback loop. Movement starts to feel less like a tax and more like something your body can handle. So let's make this real. The transition move. Think about that moment when you first get home. You're tired, and the couch is calling your name. Most people think the choice is sit down for 3 hours or go for a 40-minute run. That gap is too big. That's why your brain refuses it. So here's your bridge. Before you sit down, move for 60 seconds. Just 60 chatas. Pace while the kettle boils. Put away 3 things in the living room. Walk to the sink and back. Roll your shoulders and shake out your arms. It sounds too small to matter, until you realize it's not about calories. It's about teaching your nervous system. Movement doesn't equal suffering. You're proving to your brain that movement is a safe, low-energy default, and small wins are the only ones that actually last. 2. The environmental nudge. Next, stop trying to be active in environments designed for stillness. We sit at a desk. Then we sit in a car. Then we sit on the sofa. So instead of going to the gym, look for the movement your day is already offering. Then gently choose it. Take the stairs one time. Stand up during a phone call. Walk while you listen to a voice note. Put your charger across the room so you have to stand up at least once. This isn't exercise. This is just you being a person who moves. When you stop labeling movement as a moral obligation, the resistance drops. It becomes physical expression, not self-punishment. 3. The micro walk. And here's the one that quietly changes your whole week. The 5-minute walk. We've been told a walk only counts if it's long and vigorous. But 5 minutes around the block is infinitely better than the 10-mile hike you're too tired to start. 5 minutes change your perspective. It clears stale air from your lungs. It resets your visual field. It tells your body, we're not stuck. And here's the weird part. Once you're out there for 5 minutes, you often find you have the energy for 10. But even if you don't, you still won. Because you maintain the identity of someone who moves. And consistency starts to feel like self-respect. Not because you forced it, but because you made it easy. Now, why does this whole thing work? Because it sidesteps the effort alarm in your brain. Your brain hears 10,000 and braces for a fight. When you say 1 minute, it exhales. No stress response, no inner argument, no friction. And once you're moving, even in a tiny way, you create momentum. That's the part nobody tells you. Motivation often shows up after action. You don't need to feel good to start. You just need to start to feel a little better. This is what anti-hustle really means. Not do nothing. It means you don't have to earn your health through suffering. You're allowed to take the easy path. In fact, the easy path is the only one you'll still be walking on years from now. High intensity, high pressure goals usually burn out fast because they require a version of you that doesn't exist yet. This meets you where you are today. Even if today you're exhausted and overwhelmed, and you don't need a fancy watch, a gym membership, or 10,000 steps to be a healthy person. You just need to lower the floor until you can step over it with ease. Because when you stop punishing yourself for what you didn't do, you finally have the energy to do what you can. Health is a quiet conversation between you and your body. It's not a broadcast for anyone else to judge. So here's your only assignment. You don't need to do all of this. You don't even need to do most of it. Just for today. Forget the 10,000 steps. Forget the shoulds and the musts. Find your 1%. Maybe it's standing up and stretching while you wait for a text back. Maybe it's walking to the end of the street and back just to feel the air. You aren't falling behind. You're just finding your own pace. If you're tired of the pressure, try the 60-second transition tonight, just once. See how it feels to move without the weight of expectation. And if you want, comment one tiny movement you actually enjoy when nobody's watching. Just one word. Stretch, stairs, micro walk. Take a breath. You're doing better than you think.